Hello, YouTube viewers. Listen, I believe what the NLT and KJV Bibles say about Jesus' death, burial, and resurrection. I am wanting to become a full-time evangelist. I live in Johnson County, Kentucky. If you want to contact me, I have Facebook and I have X. But you should know I have two Facebook accounts because I had a problem with the other. With one of the two, I mean. So I will show you which one I can use in this video. But YouTube viewers, if you believe Jesus was dead, buried, and resurrected, that is the main thing I believe. I believe that his sheep hear and know his voice, which means I want to point out I know that God talks to his people. I believe that God talked to his people in the past, present, and future. So if you don't believe God talks today, I want to point out that is something I do believe. But if you believe that we should love one another, if you believe that we should pray without ceasing, if you believe that we should pray to not yield to temptation, if you believe that we should pray to hear God's voice, those are the things that I believe. I only read the NLT and KJV versions of the Bible. I am visually impaired and I need an audio Bible to read for me. So YouTube viewers, as I let you see the pictures of my X and Facebook profiles, you will see them for 30 seconds, but no matter what you do, please don't leave, because after you see them, I'm not done talking. Thank you. But it does not matter where you live in Kentucky. I will come and preach here, and here, and here. I will come and preach all over Kentucky. And now, let me show you now, let me show you how you can contact me. So now, like I told you, I have two Facebook accounts, but I was having a lot of technical problems with one of them. So YouTube viewers, if you want to contact me here on Facebook, keep in mind this is the only Facebook page I can use. I highly recommend that you take a picture of it. And also, if you've heard of X, formerly Twitter, I also have that. Here's a picture of my X profile. I highly recommend taking a picture of this also. But if you believe that God talks to his people today, if you believe that God will help his people today, and if you believe that God sent his only son to die for us so we could be born again and have everlasting life, that is the most important thing that I do believe. And I want to know hang on. And also, I want to point out that one of the things I emphasize in a lot of my messages is that in John 14, Jesus says, "If you love me, keep my commandments." And in John 15, Jesus says, "If you keep my commandments, we are friends." And I want to point out that one thing I believe is in Psalm 138, the Lord says, "I will perfect that which concerneth you." And 1 Peter 5 says, "Cast all your cares on the Lord, because he careth for you." And in Matthew 11, Jesus says, "Come unto me, you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest, for my yoke and burden are easy and light." I only preach what is written in the NLT and KJV Bibles. So if you are interested in me coming to preach at your church, please contact me on this Facebook page. If you see me on Facebook twice, remember, this is the only page I can use. And also here on X. So I am going to give you 30 seconds to take a picture of this profile. Then I'll give you 30 more seconds to take a picture of my X profile. One moment.
Laying low, no place to go. Sunlight dances through the window. Lazy haze filled up the room. Got no plans, just me and you. Time slows down when you're around. Feel the rhythm of our hearts pound. In the quiet we find a groove. Lost in love, no need to move. It's a love, no need to move. It's a lazy weekend, just you and me. Wrapped up in pink blankets, under the sheets. Lost in the moment, in our own dream. In this lazy weekend, we're wild and free. Coffee stains on the table. Lazy kisses, we're unable to escape this cozy bubble where we're lost in each other's troubles. Time slows down when you're around. Feel the rhythm of our hearts pound. In the quiet we find a groove. Lost in love, no need to move. It's a love, no need to move. It's a lazy weekend, just you and me. Wrapped up in pink blankets, under the sheets. Lost in the moment, in our own dream. In this lazy weekend.
So now, once again, I just want to point out that absolutely no matter where you live in Kentucky, I will come and preach anywhere in Kentucky, all over the state. But there's one thing that I forgot to mention. I will not do it if I have to live in a camper, because this is the day after Thanksgiving 2024, and my birthday was on November 16th, and when I went to London with my mom so she could see some of her friends and also my stepsister and her two boys, when I went to London with my mother on that garbage trip that I call a vacation, I was stuck in a camper with no privacy for days. So, the only condition that I have for coming to preach is I will not do it if I have to live in a camper. If I have to live in a camper of any size, I will not do it, because I had no privacy, I had no peace, and I had no happiness. My happiest night was the night before we left, when I was at my sister's home so my mom could see her new grandbaby. So just as long as I'm not just as long as I am not stuck living in a garbage can that they call a camper, I will come all over Kentucky and preach. So if you are interested in me, please type yes in the comments, and also like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.